What do you call a man who reshaped history, defied a republic, and gave his name to emperors centuries after his death? You call him Caesar. Gaius Julius Caesar was born in 100 BCE into the Julii, an ancient patrician family with noble blood but fading fortune. As a teenager, Caesar watched Rome fracture under the weight of its own ambition, torn between the aristocratic optimates and the populous populars. He chose the side of the people. And even in his youth, Caesar showed a taste for danger. In 82 BCE, during the dictatorship of Sulla, Rome's most ruthless strongman, Caesar refused to divorce his wife Cornelia, a politically inconvenient match. It nearly cost him his life. He fled Rome, hunted and stripped of his property. But exile didn't break him. It forged him. Around the age of 25, Caesar set sail across the Aegean Sea. But fate, or perhaps fortune, had another trial in mind. He was captured by Cilician pirates, notorious raiders who demanded a ransom of 20 talents of silver. Caesar laughed. He told them he was worth at least 50. While his men raised a ransom, Caesar lived among the pirates for over a month, not as a prisoner, but as their guest. He joined in their games. He recited poetry. He even threatened to crucify them. Jokingly, they laughed. He didn't. After the ransom was paid and Caesar was reversed, Caesar's path took him back to Rome, where he rose through the ranks. Quaestor, Aedile, Pontifex Maximus, Praetor. But it was as governor of Gaul that Caesar's true legend began. For nearly a decade, Caesar waged a brutal campaign that brought modern-day France, Belgium, and parts of Germany into the Roman fold. He claimed to have killed or enslaved over 1 million people. To the Roman people, he was a conquering hero. To the Gauls, he was a destroyer. And all the while, Caesar made sure the people back home knew of his victories, writing his own war reports in clear, gripping Latin. Commentarii de Bello Gallico. In a city of orators, Caesar controlled the narrative, but his growing power worried the Senate. In 49 BC, they ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. If he obeyed, he'd face trial. If he resisted, he'd spark civil war. Caesar chose war. At the edge of Italy, he crossed the Rubicon River and acted treason punishable by death. His rival, Pompey the Great, fled to Greece. Caesar followed, and at the Battle of Pharsalus, crushed him. Pompey escaped to Egypt. But Pharaoh's men, hoping to win Caesar's favor, killed him before Caesar arrived. Caesar didn't thank them. He wept. The Republic's last defender was gone. Caesar returned to Rome not as a rebel, but as its master. The Senate made him dictator perpetual, dictator for life. He slashed debt, restructured the calendar, reformed laws, granted citizenship to provinces, and expanded the Senate. But power breeds resentment. To many elites, Caesar no longer looked like a reformer. He looked like a king. And Rome had not known kings for over 450 years. On March 15th, 44 BC, the Ides of March, Caesar arrived at the Senate. 60 senators awaited him, daggers hidden in their togas. They struck 23 times. Among them was Marcus Junius Brutus, Caesar's friend, maybe even like a son. Some say he said it. Some say he said nothing at all. But history never forgot those words. With his death, the conspirators believed they'd restore the Republic. They were wrong. Rome plunged into chaos. Civil war returned. But Caesar's adopted son Octavian would take up his name, avenge his death, and become Augustus Rome's first emperor. The Republic was gone. The empire had begun. And although Julius Caesar never called himself emperor, every emperor after him bore his name. Caesar. In Germany, Kaiser. In Russia, Tsar. His shadow stretched across continents and centuries. Julius Caesar conquered more than lands. He conquered time. He built. He ruled. He died. But he never disappeared.